A man's wife fakes her death to elope with her lover, leaving him with a crippling $10 million debt. But she never imagined her husband would personally push her into the cremator. In his past life, Lin Guowei was destroyed. The news of his wife Zhang Yan's sudden death sent him into a spiral. He lost his company, his son vanished, and creditors left him disabled. His suffering climaxed when he was run down by a car, only to see his dead wife step out with her lover, Su Hao. They mocked his gullibility, revealing that their entire 10-year marriage was a sham and that their son, Hao Hao, was not even his. With his last breath, he was reborn, waking up on the very day of his wife's death. This time, he was not the fool, he was the executioner. He arrives at the hospital to the feigned sympathies of his wife's best friend, Joanna, the doctor who forged the death certificate. She offers him a glass of water laced with sedatives, the same trick that worked before. But Lin smirks internally. He knows everything. He dramatically mourns over his wife's body, then, to Joanna's utter shock, announces his plan to honor Zhang Yan's final wish, donating her organs. Panic erupts. An organ donation would require a medical examination, instantly exposing that the corpse's heart was still beating. Joanna frantically objects, claiming it wasn't Zhang Yan's wish, but Lin produces a forged love letter detailing the request, cornering her completely. Desperate, Joanna calls Zhang Yan's mother, who storms into the hospital. The mother, unaware of the conspiracy, fiercely protects her daughter's body, accusing Lin of being a heartless ghoul. She physically blocks the organ donation team, creating the perfect diversion. While Joanna rushes the overwrought mother to the emergency room, Lin seizes his chance. He makes a single phone call, not to a hospital, but to the crematorium, demanding an expedited, private service. He personally escorts the gurney carrying his paralyzed wife out of the hospital. In the hearse, he leans in close, whispering the truth into her ear. He tells her he knows about the affair, the debt, and the plan to abandon him. He watches the terror grow in her eyes as she lies helpless, the anesthetic rendering her unable to move or scream. At the crematorium, a small bribe ensures no delays. He pushes the gurney himself, positioning it before the furnace. He looks down at the woman who destroyed his life and prepares to give her exactly what she wanted, a convincing death. Just as his finger hovers over the ignition button, the doors burst open. Joanna and the mother have arrived, screaming for him to stop. Seconds later, Su Hao appears with their son, expecting to whisk his lover away to a new life, but instead finds her on the verge of a fiery end. The ultimate revenge is just one push away.